Hey Leo, welcome to your weekly reading for November 19th through the 25th. Happy Mercury retrograde, everybody. Happy Gemini full moon. We have some serious energies coming in this week. Let's see what's going on. Let's see how it's going to affect you Leos and see what is in store for the week ahead. So for those of you who don't know, as always, these will be general cards for the week ahead. Whatever comes up, comes up. And then one card for love. If you want more love information after this video, check out the Gemini, Leo. The Leo love reading for November. Let's see what's going on with Leo. So this is your Monday, Tuesday. This is your Wednesday, Thursday. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and your love card for the week. Love card for the week for Leo. So, I'm not an astrology expert by any means, guys. I'm really not. I read energies. I connect with the archangels. I'm not an expert in astrology. But from what I read, Leo, in the Mercury retrograde, you all are going to have some issues with, like, creativity blocks or, like, having a hard time coming up with ideas. Now, this is not going to be for everybody. It depends on, like, where your chart is and where all your planets are at. But generally, the consensus seems to be that Leos may struggle with creative projects or getting projects or things off the ground. Now, you're starting off the week with some heavy energy. 9 of air is worry, it's anxiety, it's stress, it's fear. Like, you're worrying about all the things that could go wrong. You're worried about all the things that might happen. And you're not having trust or faith in yourself. Usually with 9 of air, or in traditional tarot, it's called 9 of swords, you're losing sleep. You're worrying a lot, and you're feeling stuck or you're feeling trapped about a situation. But if we look at the picture here, I mean, look, she's got all these birds around her flying, reminding her that she has wings. She's got wings, okay? Like, if she were to get tired or take that leap of faith or whatever, she's going to be okay. She's going to be able to fly. So she's not paying attention to all of the solutions that are there at hand. She's worried about things that are probably not going to be that big of a deal. You might be worrying about things that are very possible, but they might not even happen. So a good philosophy is do what you can to cover your butt, do what you can to set yourself up for success, and whatever you can't control, just give it to God, guys. Give it to your guardian angels, give it to your higher self, surrender it to the universe. Whatever will be, will be. And if something happens that you need to take care of, you can cross that bridge when you get to it. In the meantime, don't make yourself crazy. Get some rest. Get some sleep. Your Wednesday, Thursday is 6 of water. And okay, guys, Leo, you all are in some heavy energy. 6 of water, sometimes it can mean somebody from your past returning, like a reunion. Sometimes it could be like childhood friends or an old love interest or something coming back. But a lot of the times when I see 6 of water, it makes me feel like, or I see it a lot of the times, it comes up with people where they're living in the past a lot and they're in regret about certain decisions. They're like, you know what? I had it so good and I screwed it up. I blew it. I totally blew it, and I shouldn't have done this and I shouldn't have done that. I should have just stayed where I was, and I made a mess of my life now. And 6 of water is like, look, it's just letting you know, look, you're remembering things way better than they actually were. It wasn't that wonderful. Because if it was that wonderful, you would not have made the choices and the decisions you made. You are not a crazy person. You didn't just wake up one day and for no reason say, I've got to leave this job, or I've got to leave this relationship, or I've got to go back to school, or whatever it was. I mean, there were things that were happening that pushed you to this change. Now that you're in the unknown, you might be having some stress and some anxiety, and you're saying, man, I should have stayed put, because now, like, you know, the reality of things are settling in. But if things were really that great, if you had it that good, you wouldn't have jumped. You wouldn't have taken that leap. So you need to remind yourself that, you know what, my brain might be playing tricks on me right now, and I might be remembering things better than they were. Remind yourself, you did not make the decisions you made, like, for no reason at all, okay? Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Leo, is Three of Earth. And this card came up for a lot of the other signs, but like in different places and different spots. So it's going to be different things for different ones of you. The fact that you all have it coming up in your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and because you do have all of this worry energy, to me, I feel the meaning of the card jumping out at you all Leos is grounding yourself. Just coming back down to earth, coming back down into your body, and just chilling. Like, just get stabilized, start working on something. Keep in mind we're in the Mercury retrograde, so this might not be a time or a season where like you really want to start something new and try to launch something new, but the energy is really great for reworking something. So just maybe get grounded, come back down to earth, get busy with something, and maybe do some reorganizing, redecorating, replanning, revisit something that is already in existence. So Mercury retrograde may not be the best time to launch something completely new, but it's a good time to rework something. It's a good time to replan something. And so I think that that's what this card is asking you to do, is just find something to keep yourself busy, find something to keep yourself focused, and that's going to help with a lot of the anxiety or the guilt or the worry energy that some of you Leos are feeling this week. Your love card for the week, my friends, is the Hierophant. Now, I'm going to explain this card, but I also want to say, my friends, please check out your moon sign and rising sign videos after this video, because a lot of the weeks it's going to give you more information and more guidance and like more details. And you can also check out the love video for Leo, which is already up for the month of November as well. And I am going to do Mercury retrograde and full moon videos in a couple of days. So if you subscribe and hit notification, you'll get a notice when the new videos are up. But you have Hierophant coming up in love life, Leo. And Hierophant is about, again, it's about order, it's about logic, it's about truth, it's about balance, it's about ethics, it's about doing the right thing. And some of you Leos, I feel, were on this little period of coming up or having praise or having attention or things going really well for you. And for some of you, this may have caused problems in your love life. Maybe people thought that you were getting a big head, or your partner thought that maybe you were like not like being loyal, or that you were being tempted to mess around, or whatever it might be. The Hierophant is very much about coming back down into your balanced energy. For some of you, maybe you just haven't really been thinking about love, and you've been in this really open place for whatever happens, or maybe you've just been dating, and maybe you've just been very casual in your energy, and maybe you've had a lot of partners, and the Hierophant is like, maybe it's a good time to maybe slow it down a little bit. Like, even if you're not looking to get settled down and get married and have kids and the white picket fence, even if that's not like up your alley, the Hierophant's just letting you know that this might be a good time to not be so out there, not to be such a cowboy, not to be such a maverick, and bring a little bit balance, you know, because you've already got that coming up here with Three of Earth. Three of Earth is saying, hey, come back down to earth, you know, get settled, get stable, get focused. And so a lot of this energy is going to be applied to your love life for a lot of you. Some of you, I feel like, are going to be doing some kind of counseling through like a church. So some of you might have, maybe you've been going through a really hard time with a partner, and maybe your family or your friends or somebody's trying to get you back in touch with like your childhood reverend or your childhood pastor or something, and like you're going to them for advice or guidance or help in some way, or maybe you and your partner are going to some, family counseling, or somebody like who might have a traditional religious background, who's like trying to help you all. Doesn't necessarily mean that you all are doesn't necessarily mean that you all are like becoming super religious. It just might be this person's coming in to guide you. Some of you have been doing the living together thing for a long time, and for whatever reason you're feeling like, you know what, no, I want to be married. I want the traditional relationship. I want to have that piece of paper. And some of you are dealing with that in your love life. So again, general reading, my friends. It's different for different ones. Check out your moon sign and rising sign. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for those of you reaching out for private readings. I've been having a lot of fun doing your private readings, guys. It's been really interesting getting to know a lot of you and getting to know your stories. There are many interesting viewers and subscribers, and I feel very lucky to get to know you, and I feel very lucky to get to be a part of your journey. So I thank you for having me. Don't be a stranger, my friends.